You hear the click clacking, it's our dog.
What's that?
I said if you hear the click clacking, it's our office dog. We bring our dog to the office. her nails are click clacking on the floor.
You know me, I'm like any puppy is my puppy, is my friend. So
yeah, I told her to be quiet, but you know, she beats to her own drum.
Well, we are live. Good morning. This is Brittany from the Seniors Blue Book. And this morning I am joined by Francesca from A Perfect Solution for Seniors. Good morning, Francesca.
Good morning. Hi, everyone.
How are you doing this morning?
Good. I'm doing good. I was just thinking like this is our second, because I think I was the first for the whole, when everything this started.
You literally contacted me and like blew my mind with the idea, and now look where we are. You know, we're like 4 months later and we're hanging out again over Zoom.
Yes, very much so. So I'm excited to be back. I could be a returning guest, you know, once a month.
Right. Well, I'm always happy to see you. And actually, we ran into each other, just for everybody watching. We ran into each other at Publix the other night, and it was like euphoric. Like, oh my gosh, another human being.
Yes, I was like, someone I know. I was like, you share my Publix, you know, because your Publix is always like your Tuesday. Publix. It was
but it was Monday.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
But, yeah, I think you know you could have Taco Tuesday on any day. You know,
that's
tacos
right.
Any day is great. So yes, that was it was good to see someone I knew outside and get some socialization.
Exactly. And most people know you, I think, because you've made your way around and you're amazing, and people love you. But for anybody who's not watching, so somebody that's just meeting you for the first time, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background. I know you're a speech pathologist, which is amazing. But tell us about your background and a little bit about Perfect Solutions.
So I am a speech language pathologist. That is my first love, my career. So I have over 10 years with the geriatric population, working in skilled nursing, long-term care rehab, hospitals, and really kind of honing my craft personally in that dementia realm and progressive diseases within the geriatric age group. How I lend myself to Perfect Solution for Seniors, which we are a family-run business since 2005. My mom started this in 2005, as I do kind of the marketing and sales, as well as provide our staff with key points, how to increase the quality of care that we're given to our clients. So that's how we kind of work it too. And I continue doing speech therapy on the side with another home health company, because I always want to keep my skills set sharp. And, you know, I love my clients. So you always see me treating either one or two clients here or there.
Awesome. Well, I know we're going to get into our topic today, what is companionship, but and you just tell me when to click forward through your slideshow. Thanks for making this. This is awesome. I think right now this is such a key topic to hone in on. As we know right now, we were just talking before we were live about what we're kind of doing to keep busy and to keep interactive with others, and obviously Zoom, and then the occasional running into somebody at Publix, the essential places.
Exactly.
But we all need companionship, no matter what age we are. It's so important for us. I know, you know, again, just picking on myself for a second, what makes me happy is other people, seeing other people, making other people happy, trying to make people laugh. But what does companionship mean to you?
So for companionship, next. If you hear me say next, I'm telling Brittany to click on next. Oh, this goes through our slide of what Perfect Solutions for Seniors is. Like I said, again, family owned and operated, 15 years. We do have the 2 levels of service, which is personal care, hands-on care, and companionship care. And that's what I'm going to hone in on today, because that's where we started. We started Perfect Solutions for Seniors as a caregiver companionship company in 2005. Next. And then here we are. I wanted to give a picture of who we are. We are definitely family owned and operated. In the middle, she is the founder and also our client coordinator. There's my sister, and she is the staffing coordinator. So she's really the one who contacts all the aides and does the scheduling. And there's me, staffing and marketing, and also education wise. So, you know, even though we all have what we do in the company, we're all aware of all of our clients. we can step in on each other's job, but we're definitely experts in our own realm within Perfect Solutions. We get to annoy each other all the time. Thank you. Yeah, we get to annoy each other all the time. And the clients know all three of us. So one of us is going to call you. So if someone else is on the phone, like, hey, can you call Mrs. Smith? Okay, yeah, I got her. I'll give her a call. So we definitely work together as a team. Okay, so you asked about companionship. And so just a general definition is just that feeling of fellowship and friendship. And we educate our staff. How do we get there? Like, no one tells us how to be a great friend. No one tells us how to be a great companion. And it's really a skill set that we have to evolve. And so we really tell our aides about that shared conversation. How can we assist a client in initiating conversation, how to do that topic maintenance, turn taking, and being engaging the client. So usually during our assessment, I always ask a client, what are your likes and dislikes? Tell me about your life. What are your accomplishments? Or I ask the family that. And for example, we have a client that, he's a veteran, loves golfing. And so I made a list of topic maintenance ideas for our staff, gave it to them. And if they ever need some conversation starters, there it is. Another way is joint attention. How much more enjoyable is it when you watch TV with someone else in the room? Like it's something that's unmatched, that we get to laugh at the same thing. We get to, if there's tears in my eyes welling up, there's someone else that can feel that as well. It's something that even though no words are spoken, it's definitely an increased quality of life. We tell our aides to do some joint reading, read a newspaper article, and then ask the client, well, what do you think about that? And that way we can start a discussion. And of course, short walks within, what the physical therapist or the doctor recommends. We want to keep our clients as active as possible. And then our aides also can assist with the setups of FaceTime and Zoom. I call myself a broken millennial because I even needed assistance with this in the beginning. I was just like, I don't even know. But our aides can assist for family members to set up a time. Okay, well, I want to talk to dad every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Our aide can be there to set up FaceTime and to also be that communicative partner for that family instead of saying, what's going on, everything like that. So, sorry, I'm ushering someone away. So that's what companionship as care is, and we can assist doing that. Oh, thank you. I forgot to say next. So right now during this time of the pandemic, we can go into a client's home. That's no problem. But a lot of our clients are in facilities, assisted living, independent facilities. And right now, some of them are going back to that strict lockdown with the spike in cases and mandating the social distancing, which we understand to keep all of their residents safe. But companionship and aid is essential. Our services are essential. And even though some family members cannot go in to visit their client at a facility, they can still allow a companion or an aide to go in to see their loved one and provide that companionship care. So I always, say we are essential. All of our caregivers are CNAs, home health aides. We're able to go in and provide that companionship care for the quality of life that your loved one, deserves. And I think the topic and the name of the game right now is, how can we maintain safety for our loved one while maintaining the quality of life or even increasing it? And how we can do that is providing that companionship care safely within the guidelines, either the facility or what the CDC recommendations are. Next.
I love it. We should come up with like a keyword. Like
I know, I think I'm just going to scratch my head.
Like a safe word. But I can't see you because of the screen. So
I didn't know that.
Verbal.
Yeah, I'll cough. So, and then again, someone's asking, who cares about socialization? I was like, I care. We should all care about socialization because we are social creatures. We are social animals. It helps with our mental health. When you have isolation occur, that's when the increased risk of depression and anxiety can set in. And depression and anxiety are sneaky. Sometimes they can be fleeting, sometimes it just slowly creeps in. So if we have that socialization, or if we have that caregiver there, having eyes on a person, they can talk to a family member and say, Mr. Jones, seems to be down lately. What can we do? Can we get ahead of the problem before it gets too severe? And also with socialization, it's that increased quality of life. And then also it makes us possible to function fully as human beings. So that's why it's so vital for us to, as much as we can within the constraints that we're given, provide some type of companionship socialization for our clients. Next. And then I am aware not everyone can afford in-home care. Not everyone can afford extra care if their loved one are there into a facility. So I want to give some bonus ideas that family members can get together and provide for their loved one. So one of them is a virtual book club. Maybe a few people in your family and the client or your loved one can read the same book, and every week read a chapter, 2 chapters, get together on a phone call and talk about what you just read. Oh my gosh, I love when Anna said this, or some key points that you guys can talk about. Virtual hangman or games with the family. I actually have a client who has a weekly date night with her grandchildren on Zoom, and they play hangman, and it is the highlight of her week.
I love that.
She talks to me about it all the time. She loves it, loves it, loves it. And I hope, like, she's such a lucky lady that her grandkids are so dedicated to her. Her family's dedicated to her to do that. And she, you know, it's, like I said, highlight of her week. And then another idea is that movie watching together. I know Netflix, I think, has an option. You can watch a movie together, or just being on FaceTime together while you watch a movie, and you can discuss what's happening. So during this time, everyone's getting really, really creative on how to be social while social distancing. And I have to say, a lot of the facilities that we have clients in have really stepped it up to provide as much as they can for their clients. And it's just making sure that client initiates to actually join in on these socializing events. And that our caregiver can assist with that too. You know, Mr. Jones, let's tune into channel 3 because they're doing, you know, chair yoga. But sometimes our clients might have a hard time initiating that, or even, you know, planning that, putting that in their routine, and we can assist with that. The end. We did it.
I think I want to mention, like, I know when we very first went into this, and it was like, I think within the first couple weeks, one of our other partners with Fusion Home Health, Rachel, she actually hosted it was like a networking, but it was a happy hour after hours. Mm-hmm. And she had her husband be a bartender and came up with cocktails or mocktails during quarantine, and they, you know, the quarantini and things like that.
That's cute.
And then even had a DJ, like a friend who, you know, did the little wicket.
Yeah.
And literally we all got to have like a little dance party. And it's so important, like the companionship. There's still ways to brighten your day through Zoom or Skype or the other 10 outlets they have now.
Yes.
It's just making the effort. Like it's like we need that from within us, that inner motivation to say like, hey, I'm going to reach out to so-and-so today, and kind of like making a plan for yourself and your own mental health.
Yes. Oh, exactly. But sometimes with our clients, you know, our older clients, if they have dementia setting in, one of those symptoms would be having a hard time initiating something. So our caregiver would be like, hey, Mr. Jones, this is what we're doing today. And you're going to get a phone call, and you're with your family. You're going to do this chair yoga. And they just need that prompt, that verbal prompt. And that's not hands-on care. You know, that's just a simple caregiver companionship, assisting them to increase their quality of life as much as possible. And again, name of the game, I want to keep you safe, but I also want to maintain and improve the quality of life that you have. That's really our ultimate goal in providing these services. And also, it's always my ultimate goal as a therapist. Whenever I have a speech therapy client, those are my 2 pillars. I'm looking at safety and I'm looking at quality always. So that's kind of what we're doing here as well.
Exactly. And trying to keep somebody as independent as possible for as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, that the topic today is companionship, but you guys provide, and just get into a little bit of detail, even beyond companionship. What are some of the, I guess, client services, like some of your most popular ones right now during this, besides companionship?
Besides companionship, right now we're really honing in on companionship because of that social isolation that can occur, that, you know, the frequency is definitely increasing because of our pandemic times, but also it's that personal care, which is hands-on care. So not a lot, I get a lot of phone calls. They're like, well, I don't know what my dad needs. Okay, well, let me tell you the defining line. The defining line is once a person needs hands-on care with dressing, bathing, all those things, that's personal care, and you need a CNA, a certified nursing assistant, or a home health aide to do those tasks for you. So definitely personal care. And it's sometimes it's a combination. It's a combination of both, and that's why we don't do the cookie cutter approach. You know, we definitely want, it's a matchmaking business, making sure someone's there, friendly, engaging. Oh, yeah, I'll get you your shower, and then afterward, we're going to talk about this book that we're reading. You know, I have a client, the golfer. You know, I got a fiction book about golfing, gave it to the team, and they're reading through it. Got him a National Geographic magazine about Yosemite that he used to visit, and something that they can engage joint attention together. So again, quality, quality, quality. Always think about that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing today. And I know these are some great ideas for people, like you said, like the virtual hangman and the virtual book clubs. Again, just to keep us all, you know, and especially our aging population right now, to keep them happy and healthy and busy and just overall motivation.
Yeah, and engaged. And, you know, right now, you know, we all know family is the biggest advocate for any resident, for any client. And if the families can't be there because we're all social distancing, our aide can be there for the phone call for the family to still be an advocate for that client, for their loved one. So it's connecting. We're trying to connect as much as possible within the constraints that we're in.
Definitely. Well, anybody who's watching, if you don't know Francesca, you need to know her. She is amazing. And what areas do you cover besides? So you have Sarasota County.
Yes, we have Sarasota County, we have Charlotte County for those personal care, but we do caregiver companionship up until Hillsborough County, Manatee County. Okay. So yeah, I always say, you know, if you don't know, give me a call. I try to stay connected with anything as much as possible. If I don't know, I know someone that does know. So we can always assist no matter what.
Absolutely. And just if you'll share with people what the best phone number contact is for you.
Yes, our office phone number is 941-378-5553, and our website is www.perfectsolutionsforseniors.com. On there, if you need to send us an email, you can go ahead and send us an email through the website, and check out our website. You know, and I'm always looking. There you go. See, here we are. Check it out. There's some I have like a free routine schedule on there that you guys can print out and do a routine for your loved one. I'm big on routines, big on, you know, really kind of doing the same thing every day and having something to wake up for. You know, a lot of times our purpose. Our purpose. Our older clients kind of sleep in and kind of don't have guidance on what to do daily. So it's under the resources, a free schedule. You guys can print it out and just kind of organize your week. There we go. It's super simple. It's something I use for all our clients because it's a great communicative tool for the aides that are going in. And just when my aides aren't there, the client themselves, okay, what do I do on Saturday? Oh, I like to watch my show at 10 a.m. I have my daughter calls me at 2 p.m. on Saturday, you know, trying to get everyone engaged.
This is great. This is great. I'll share this too. I'll share this link on the post and your phone number, website.
Wonderful. And share away.
Share away. And again, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your time. It's always so wonderful to see you. And I hope I bump into you at our Publix again.
Yes, my Publix. I'll share it with you. I'll share my Publix. Yes, I'll share my Publix with you. Yes. Let me know when your shopping days are.
I'll put it on my schedule that I'm printing out.
Very good. Yes.
See what I did with that?
Schedule. Yes, exactly. And then we can go the wrong way down the aisles because I always get it wrong.
I get so confused, you know, I'm just saying.
I know, I do too. Sometimes I just back up. I'm like, but I just need this right here. Let me back up.
I know. I'm kind of like, I've done it a few times, admittingly so, like, just because of routine, right? Like, we're so routine. And then I'm like, I see somebody coming the other way and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to yell at me.
Right. I'm always like, oh no, don't look at me. If I don't make eye contact, they can't say anything, you know?
And then all of a sudden, the loudspeaker comes on. They're like, thank you for keeping 6 feet distance away from others. Oh, and make sure you're going up and down the aisles correctly. And I'm like,
exactly. You know they're talking to you. They're not like,
are they talking to me? Is the camera on me?
Exactly. Excuse me, redhead, aisle 10. Yes.
Listen, Ginger, get yourself in check.
Right. We're gonna send an employee down there. No, actually, Publix is actually super nice about everything. So no, I'm glad they have those in check. But I definitely we need to check each other. We need to go shopping and get like, nope, it's this way.
Yes, follow the leader.
Yes, exactly. So.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, thank you so much for your time this morning.
No problem. I appreciate it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.